Welcome to the Power of a 5-Minute Conversation. I'm your host, Sheral DeVaughn, and with me today is one of the most uniquely impactful women I have ever met. She is a certified psychic and medium and an intuitive business strategist with over 30 years in corporate America. She is Karen Romine. Karen, I am so happy to have you here. That's an interesting juxtaposition. Psychic medium and corporate America, intuitive business strategist. How do you tie those two things together?
It is an interesting path. I spent 30 years in corporate America. I loved it. And I had an experience that sent me off into doing the psychic mediumship work. And as we all do, we draw in what we're attracted to. So my work became more and more working with people in corporate America. And now I have the opportunity to blend the two as an intuitive business strategist.
So your psychic mediumship wasn't always part of the equation.
Right. I've known my whole life that I could hear things, know things, but it wasn't until I was like 2020 it was, and I had an experience and it changed everything. I heard a voice that was telling me that my father was going to pass that evening.
Oh my.
And he did. He passed in his sleep that evening. And it seems a little shocking, but it changed my life because I had the opportunity to say and hear things that I wouldn't have otherwise been able to do.
So with 30 years in corporate America, I mean, you were no slouch. You were handling millions of dollars of acquisitions.
Yes.
You were handling turnarounds for Fortune 500 companies. How do you go from that and suddenly you've turned into an intuitive business strategist? What does that mean in your words?
It means using our superhuman power and listening to that voice that guided me as a consultant the entire time that I was in business.
But before there's any confusion, you're not just using the powers from beyond to help entrepreneurs, are you?
Correct. I'm helping strategically looking at your business. I mean, it's part of my background. So I'm able to see things once I get to know you, see what your passion is, what your direction is, help guide you to your own intuition so that you're then blending your path.
And you are unique in that you're also implementing certain AI strategies.
I am indeed. I believe that the magic happens at the intersection of intuition, strategy, and data. And with AI now, we have so many sources to gather data to support our intuition. So it helps us to make those decisions faster and more in line with where it is we're heading.
That's amazing. That's so interesting that you can piece together the gap. You can bridge that gap between metaphysical and professional business. Now, who do you help the most?
I primarily work with corporate C-level or entrepreneurial women. I do have several men that I coach, but they're less in tune with their intuition. They're more on the strategy and the data. So I work with them just at a different level for the most part.
Got you. How would we go ahead and connect with you if we want to reach out and get your help?
KarenRomine.com is all my social media. Everything's there.
Thank you so much for sharing your story, and thank you for tuning in to the Power of a 5-Minute Conversation.